Hi travel friends! On our recent trip to Tokyo, we stayed at the Hyatt Centric Ginza, right in the heart of the city's upscale shopping and dining district. In this video, we'll give you a full tour of our room, explore the hotel's amenities, and share what it's really like staying here as a family. Whether you're planning a trip to Tokyo or just curious about this modern Hyatt property, come along with us as we review the Hyatt Centric Ginza. And stay tuned until the end to see how much you can expect to pay for your stay here and how you can book using points.
So when you walk in, here's the lobby or the pre-lobby to the Hyatt Centric. Then you take the elevator up to the third floor and that takes you to the main lobby. This is room 1110.
The bed is tiny.
Hyatt is centric. So right off the bat, this is your place for your luggage. So you can see here that you have some complimentary sandals.
Yeah, those are for free.
Well, they're for you to use.
For
Then you got other accessories here, like
yeah.
a lint roller,
And then there's just some doors.
safe. What else is in there, Killian?
Get some blankets.
Get some robes here, a couple
Nothing
bath
in
robes.
here.
That's nice. Here's your closet. This is where you hang out your stuff. And then we got this is the coffee station here. So you got your
So look.
Nespresso.
They give you some reusable water bottles too.
That's cool.
That's nice.
Because you can fill those out below because they have a water
It
machine.
says on every floor they have a filter water machine.
Oh, nice.
So we can add that to our collection of reusable Hyatt bottles.
Yes.
You have your glassware,
Nice glassware here. Some tea.
ice bucket,
Ice
tea
bucket.
kettle. Oh, it's your fridge. Your
Oh,
mini
nice.
fridge.
Yeah. It's a nice little area.
They have an espresso too.
Yeah, I love this. Let's see what flavors they got. Okay. So they have the Tokyo Lungo. It's nice. Love Nespresso.
And this is just like your paper welcome. And then this feature is cool. So like if someone's showering or, we're ready to go to bed, kind of separates the bathroom from the rest of the bedroom.
It is nice.
So you can choose to have it closed or you can have it all open.
Then you got a small table here.
And
It
then
has an extra trick up his sleeve.
so you have your little amenities. So I've heard that
nice.
most hotels will give you like a toothbrush and all the stuff that you need. And then
This is actually a sink. Kind of a weird location. But yeah, so it acts as a table, sink,
over here you just got some washcloths.
washcloths, yeah.
Mom,
And this is the
look, you get an extra
restroom.
dot. Look, you
a
want
hair dryer, yeah.
Of course, being Tokyo, you got your
some cups.
fancy Japanese toilet.
Trash.
I don't know what all these settings mean. Oh, here are all the settings. This is my first day ever in Tokyo, so I don't know how a lot of these. I'm gonna have to play with these, but from what I understand, there's different settings on the location, the pressure, the position. We'll have to play with it, but this is very sophisticated for us coming from the US, so, but we'll figure it out. And here's it's got a nice bath. Refillable products, and it looks like it's kind of a weird, so it's not actually divided, it seems like it's all one thing, but I think if you shower, you just do it in one floor. So it's like all one spot, which is kind of interesting. So it's like double use.
No, hold on, I don't know if we're going out.
And then your tub here, so I mean, it's nice. And then here's your king bed. sofa here. So we have a third person. They said that if we want Killian to sleep here, just to call it in, they'll bring like sheets. So this is meant for another person to sleep in. Some more plugs here on this side. Got some cool art.
Look, Killian, you can see out the window.
And finally, let's see what kind of view we have.
And it has a blackout curtain.
Yes, these, by the way, to open these, there's a button by the bed. So be sure you use that and not try to pull it like I was trying. Look, Killian, what do you think? Tokyo buildings. So anyway, overall nice room. I think for Tokyo standards, it's on the larger side. Obviously, it feels small coming from the US for a standard room, but I mean, it's
Good size.
not bad. It was about the same, similar size as the Hyatt place we just came from in LA, just different configuration here. I like the TV too. It's like a 42 inch. So yeah, very nice. We'll give our final thoughts on the property later, and we'll show some of the other amenities. So with your stay, looks like you get some Japanese pajamas.
No,
That's nice.
These are regular ones. The Japanese ones are over here.
Oh, these are regular ones.
Here, Killian, look at these pajamas.
Got the nice label here. Ah, I see.
They also have like the traditional, with like the wraps, more of like a kimono style.
Oh, that's cool.
So whatever you want to wear.
All right.
Cool.
So I think so far Killian's loving the Hyatt Centric. They have a Space Invader. They have other machines. They got Pac-Mac. So this is the snack selection. Mini asparagus biscuits. You get some type of chips. More like almond bars, looks like. Protein bars. These are cool snacks. This is like corn Cheetos. This is like a giant Cheeto. Pretty good. Some teas and then some candies. Of course, you got your water machine, arcades, and here's your coffee station along with teas. Even some cup of noodles. And then every day they have like some beers too that you can grab. All complimentary. So that's pretty cool from Hyatt. This is the hotel mascot. Looks like Aibo is awake today. I guess Japan really is living in the future. Look at this. Does your hotel in the US have a dog? So that's so cool. That's his little house. I don't know if he actually makes it there, but he's got his own like food bowls, water bowls. Wait, what is he gonna do with the toy? Will he grab it?
Yeah, he picked it up earlier. Threw it. Watch.
Oh wow, look at that. He's actually picking it up. That's amazing.
But watch, keep watching.
Oh, look at that.
Goal.
Made it into any barks. That's cool. That's awesome. That's amazing. And you don't have to clean after their poop. So if you're looking for an emotional dog, you don't have to worry about messes. Maybe look into Aibo. I don't know if that's the brand or if that's the name of the dog, but that's pretty cool. Looks like we have a dog party. They brought a bunch more. How cool is that? Yeah, so these dogs actually react to being petted. So they'll start wagging their tail, they'll move their head. And they love it. Absolutely love the breakfast here in Namiki 667. So if you're a globalist, this is one of the best breakfasts out there. So we did the guest of honor, so that was included. Definitely one of the highlights. So it's a breakfast buffet, and one of my favorite items were the Alaska salmon. It was really good. They grill it in this thing, it's a type of charcoal grill. I don't know, maybe not charcoal, but it just tasted really good. Super flavorful. Plus, it's salmon. It's very healthy. The omelet bar was nice. You can get eggs You can get like a poached egg croissant. That was really good, very unique. I really enjoyed they had this combination of a croissant and a waffle. Call it a croffle that you make yourself. Amazing. The egg dumplings were really good. The shrimp egg dumplings with like a chili sauce. Amazing. I was having a couple of those each day. Really enjoyed the fried chicken. They had a Malaysian style noodle bar. So you can make like your own little noodles with like a curry sauce. Really good. They pretty much, they had almost everything that you can expect at a buffet, Western style, and some Japanese touches. Those are definitely some of the highlights. So really good. The staff was also amazing. Every day you sit down, you get this selection of drinks, and they just come over and pour them. I was having a lot of lattes. The lattes are really good. They also had these probiotic yogurts. I was having these like every day, like a Yakult. They also had this poke bar where you can make your own like little poke bowl. So you start with a little bit of rice. They have like salmon, tuna, and then a bunch of toppings, and you mix it up. So I would say very good diversity of stations and dishes. I really enjoyed it. As far as the price, is this worth it? Obviously, if you're a globalist, no brainer, or if you're doing like a guest of honor. But I believe the cash prices were like in the 30 range, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put the price on the screen, which is it's a much better quality than like a typical American one where you will pay like at a Hyatt Regency in the US. Normally they're like $25. The items, the selection that you get here is much better. Would I do it every day? Probably not. On this 4-day stay, I maybe would have done it once or twice just because of the quality and the selection. But we did 4 days, and in our case, but it was all included, so it was obviously a no-brainer to come here every morning. So I would say overall excellent, and yeah, if you're considering which property to stay here in Tokyo and you have status, definitely consider the Centric just for the breakfast. I would say that should be a good variable. So this is the main bar area. So from 5 to 9 every day, there's a Hyatt happy hour. So you get to have one cocktail or one beer per person. And it's on the first floor. This is what it looks like, right next to the restaurant. I'm not sure if they always do this, but this is a really good deal. So for 1,500 yen, it's all you can drink wine for 60 minutes. You got all these selections. For 100 yen, roughly 60 cents, they have this cool Atari machine where you can play one of the classic games. Some gym is after the lobby, and you're gonna scan right here. And it's got one of the coolest knobs. Look at that, 2 kilograms. So that's a good way to start your workout. So as you come in, here's your protein shake machine or fridge. There's your water, you get some towels, some elliptical free weights, exercise balls, yoga mats. And let's see, it goes up to 22 kilos. That's about 40 pounds. Some elliptical machines. And your free range cables. So not bad. Definitely enough to build some muscle. And then make sure you grab a protein shake on the way out. So as we're getting ready to check out of the Hyatt Centric Ginza, just want to give our overall thoughts. Things that we liked, disliked, things that we're gonna miss, some tips after being here 4 nights. So what do you think? What did you best like about this property?
I actually really liked the location, and I love the breakfast. So I had seen some videos where people didn't love the location. They said there really wasn't much to do around here. And that may be the case depending on what you're looking for. If you're trying to go shopping, get some high-end food, things like that, this is a great location. But the Ginza train line is like a block and a half away. And then if you need to go to Tokyo Station, that was just a few more blocks. I felt it was super easy to get to the train, get to where you want to go. I don't think we were on the train more than 20 or 30 minutes any one direction. So it was super easy to navigate around. We had no issues at all. And then, yeah, the breakfast was my second favorite thing. Just phenomenal food, everything you could want, from eggs to noodle dishes to chicken karaage. I mean, just everything. It was probably the best breakfast we're going to get on this trip.
It's a good blend of Western with Japanese. So it wasn't just like eggs and bacon and toast.
Yeah.
It was a nice mix. And then, yeah, as far as the location, the stations are easy to get it into. Like, we were still able to explore Shinjuku, Shibuya, the Akaraha, butchering the neighborhood.
Yeah, the
electronic neighborhood.
area.
And then towards the shrines too, the neighborhood. I forget the name of the Asaha, something like that. Everything, like you were saying, 20 minutes away, so very easy to transport.
Yeah, and one thing too, it's definitely a business hotel, so we didn't see a ton of kids, but there were families here.
A lot of families.
It's very family friendly. I mean, they have video games in the lobby, they have regular games, they have the robotic dog, they have kid plates at breakfast. I mean, just everything felt really accommodating, and I really had no complaints.
Yeah, if anything, I would say, because I also thought it was more of a business hotel. I was going to see a lot of businessmen in suits. And we saw a few, but that wasn't the case.
Yeah.
This felt more like a lot of Western families that come with, most of them with kids. And then, yeah, they cater. They had all these small amenities that you would normally not see like at a business hotel. When was the last time you went to a Hyatt Regency and saw like Pac-Man machines, right? That's not a thing. And then, yeah, the dog was interesting. I saw, I guess it's a thing here. You can bring your dog, your robot dog, and they have this cage, this area, and I guess you can just let it play with the properties dog because it has its own. So it must be a thing. I didn't know. I thought it was just for display, but we saw several different meetups where other people bring their dog, and then they just kind of play around. That's kind of interesting.
It was cool.
Yeah, I also enjoyed, I liked that with the amenities, you get like extra things like pajamas. I don't know if that's like a thing in all Japanese hotels. I know I'm not used to that, but
I think it's common.
the Hyatt branded pajamas, the sandals, the slippers, that was all included. The Nespresso coffee was a nice touch. I always enjoy having some Nespresso. All the extra snacks too. You don't see that like in a lot of properties. Or normally you have to go to a property that has a club to have that included.
Or you have to buy them at the market.
Or you buy them, yeah. Here there was no like really market to buy. They just had like a lot of small snacks, but it was all included.
Yeah. And they had things like chips, chocolate. They have chocolate milk, juice. So again, with the being kid friendly, family friendly, it was really easy to like grab a chocolate milk, grab some chips for a little snack. So yeah, and you can also request additional kid items too, to your point with like the amenities. So I think you could request like children's slippers, different things like that to accommodate your family as well.
Yeah, and you can do that in the app. There's a feature on the app. You just scan a thing. There's a QR code. And you can request anything. If you need an extra pillow, extra towel, you don't even talk to anybody. It's all in the app.
And when we did that, it was here in like 5 minutes. Like we requested a bedding for the sofa bed for Killian, and it was here in like 5 minutes. I feel like in the US, that takes like 30 minutes to an hour for them to like process that request.
And that's the other thing. Speaking of family-friendly accommodations, I know in Europe, for a lot of standard Hyatt hotels, once you put 3 people in it, like a kid or a third adult, they don't allow you exceed the capacity of the room. So typically you have to book an adjacent room or you have to book a suite to do 3 people. But here, like all the standard rooms, you could do 3, and all they do is they just bring an extra sofa bed, and they just turn that into they add bedding, and so that's where your kid or extra adult. I don't know if it's an adult, but your kid would sleep. So yeah, no problem finding accommodation where, like sometimes I know when I visit Europe, you put a third kid and it's really hard to find room. So yeah, this is, it's definitely accessible. Yeah, the other thing to mention, they do have a happy hour every day for Hyatt members. So 5 to 9, you get 1 complimentary cocktail. So it's 1 well drink or draft beer.
And then they also have canned beer in the lobby area that you can help yourself to.
Oh yeah, that's for anybody. The happy hour is you do have to be a Hyatt member, so at least the low tier level, like an explorerist or discoverist, as long as you're a member, you can participate in the happy hour. So definitely sign up. Yeah, and then in terms of points, so the property is a little bit on the high end, again, because it caters to business people. So the rates when we were looking for, we stayed in March, and the average was 500 a night was the lowest that I saw. By the time the dates got closer, it was up to 800. It's pretty pricey. But if you do points, it's a category, as a filming, it's a category 6 property. I think it's about to go up to the next level, but we paid 25,000 points, so 4 nights, 100,000 points. And maybe not the best redemption compared to like the Hyatt House or Hyatt Regency in like Shibuya, Shinjuku district. But, with the breakfast included, it being a guest of honor reservation, it makes it worth it. But would I pay cash to stay here? I don't know. Might do something that's probably a little bit above our range, but with points, definitely would do it again. So yeah.
Yeah, and then just one thing to add on to the happy hour too. That not only includes adults, that's for your kids too. So your kid is welcome to get like a free soda, juice, whatever during the happy hour from the bar as well.
Yes. And if you're looking to burn some calories after those cocktails, the gym is nice too. I also like that it includes, there's protein shakes in the drink.
Yeah.
After you're done working out, you can help yourself to a protein shake.
Yeah, the chocolate milk is actually really a protein shake.
Yeah, 15 grams of protein,
Yeah.
which is
Not
not bad for a small carton. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I would say don't let all the reviews saying, the location's bad, it's a business hotel. Definitely don't let that scare you, because we had no issues getting around and we felt really welcomed as a family, and they were very accommodating. So would definitely recommend it, if you're a family that just wants to be kind of centrally located with easy access to all the different locations.
Yeah, especially if you're going to be going to other regions, like if you're doing the Golden Triangle route, it's so close to JR Station.
Yeah.
This is a great way to position to be close. Because otherwise, if you stay like Shinjuku, Shibuya, you're going to have to come back to Tokyo Station. So
yeah,
that makes it easier for sure.
And at night too, like it's pretty quiet walking around, so you don't have any of like the party, super busy touristy atmosphere that you might have at some other locations. So if that's kind of a concern, then this is definitely a good location.
Yeah, but yeah, if you're into Versace, Gucci, all these high-end brands, I mean, we're right next to a Rolex store. So
Louis
if you're into
Vuitton
Rolex,
across the street,
yeah,
I mean,
they have it. But even with that, they also have like what was the store that we went?
oh, they have like the Uniqlo flagship store.
Yeah.
They have a huge Don Quixote store. It's like a 10-minute walk. We went there and explored. So I mean, don't feel like you're priced out of doing anything in the neighborhood.
Affordable shopping too.
There are things to do. It's just that the the upscale fashion is kind of what they're known for.
Yeah, it's like the Saks. It's like a Fifth Avenue of
yeah,
Tokyo,
exactly.
Basically. Yeah. If you're looking for the closest 7-Eleven, as you exit the Centric, you're gonna turn left. You're gonna turn left. There's the Rolex store, and then just keep going to the main intersection. So now as you approach the main intersection, you're gonna see the sign for 7-Eleven, but that's not it. You keep going, and you're gonna turn left on the street. There's another entrance, and that's how you enter the Ginza station. So right next to Coach. So you go past Coach, and there it is, Ginza station. So now we're going down the elevator. You'll see the 7-Eleven sign again. Go down a few set of stairs. 1, 2, 3. And there it is, 7-Eleven.